Hey guys, if you're watching this video, you probably have an interest, at least a little bit of an interest in influence. And influence is something that I never planned on being an expert in, but people call me about this every day, companies, individuals, about how do we influence our salespeople, how do we influence our clients, how do we get more out of ourselves. And in my life, I've been above influence, thinking that it was beneath me, but I've also been under the influence, and I've always wondered why. Why is it that people do what they do? Why do people not do some of the things that they do? What is it that really drives us? And I've attended so many different sales trainings and influence courses, and a lot of it was scripts, and some of that's good. But I find that when people only focus on the scripts and what to say, they're often in this logical place of being in their head. And one of the great things that my mentor, Tony Robbins, has really instilled in me has been when you're in your head, you're dead. And you can feel it when you're in your heart. You can feel it when you're connected to your own sense of mission and purpose. You can feel it when you're connected to another human being, and they can feel it too. So often in life, we judge ourselves, or we've got the right words, and we know exactly what it is we want to do, but something comes up. We go under the influence. We become influenced instead of really tapping into our own sense of power, authenticity, and clarity that allows us to have the direct impact with the people that we want to move to action, not only in our business, but also in our lives. And so many of you know that have been following me for a while that this has been my jam. I've got over 10,000 high ticket sales for Tony, but I've been doing this on my own for the past couple years, really just answering the questions, building my own business. And I've seen how there's always these little 2 millimeter shifts in the things that we do. We've all got clear intentions for the things that we want in our lives. But if we don't have a really clear plan, that's more than just clear, but connected, it's easy to get caught up into somebody else's plan. And if we don't have a plan, as you know, somebody else has a plan for us. And so people have been asking me, how do you really take some of these ideas and concepts and businesses, and how do you generate revenue off of communication? And more than that, how do you have impact to set apart change in our industry or inside of our lives? And so that's been my focus since 2005. And when I got into this game, I was just, I was doing sales, selling dental products over a phone. And I've always been competitive, but I looked around to see what are the best doing, what are the average doing, and how can I be better than the best? And I'd start seeking out mentors and reading books and watching videos just like this, just like you're doing right now. And you're probably a lot like me, looking for answers, and we're always looking for an edge. I've been really fortunate to surround myself with the best in the world and now help people, companies, individuals maximize profit, not only just, again, having scripts, but really dialing into their sense of authenticity that allows them to connect. And so I've been seeding this lately, putting out some videos, and if you're watching this, maybe you're interested, maybe you're not, but I'm putting together a small group of folks that I'll be taking through a process to help them master these skills. And master these skills, I will give you the best tools, but it's up to you to implement them. So to make this absolutely foolproof, I've designed a system that I learned from Nick Sarnicola. He's a guy that he owns part of Visalis. They're a billion-dollar company. He's younger than me. And Ryan Blair is a 39-year-old billionaire. How do they actually implement skills and habits into their life? So I'm including that into the process to make sure that once you have something that you get this thing. Because how many books do you have on your shelf that you haven't read? How many $300 or $500 programs have you bought but really not done anything with? So to basically help you with that process to make sure that you actually do this and are fully engaged, we're going to have a couple processes, a couple frameworks to keep you there. But not only we're going to have a course, we're also going to have weekly calls where I teach, and then also weekly calls where we do Q&A. So twice a week with me for 6 weeks, where you really dial in these processes into your business, not just getting ideas in your head, but we're going to implement them into your business, into your program. And then an additional 2 weeks, just pure implementation. So many people are great accumulators of information, but not implementers of action. So we're going to take 2 weeks because I need to make sure that in these 2 months, you get results. So I'm looking for people that you've got a product or a service or a strong desire to make change in the world, but you haven't dialed in your sales process, or you think you do, but something in your gut tells you you're leaving money on the table. You could be not only making more money, but feeling better about it, because it's ultimately that's what we sell. people all do things for an emotional reason. We might justify it logically, but it's our emotions that get us to take action. And if you don't feel good about what you're doing, you're not going to be able to influence people long term, at least not at the highest level. So that's what we're getting into, to make sure that you have a real strong sales process where you would take control, but be friendly and connected and really feel the sense of purpose and mission. And when you really get to this idea of coming to this place where you get money and you get into the close, that it feels good and seamless. I don't want this video to go too long, but I want to just let you know what I'm up to. And if it sounds like something that could benefit your life, it will be massively discounted from what it's going to be in my group coaching program, and you'll have some hands-on time with me to make sure that you really dial this in. So I got a small group of people that I'm going to take through where we build a community, you build some systems into your life and business. If you think this can help you, where we get you dialed in on the scripts, dialed in your process, answer all your questions, then this is it. It's the best that I've learned from Tony. It's the programs that he hasn't put out there to public. It's the private calls with him. It's not that I'll be sharing that, but I'll be sharing the tools from all that. And also all the NLP stuff, all the sales training stuff. So all of it. A decade of my life mastering influence, you are going to have lifetime access to for low cost. So because I'm making it such low cost, I'm not letting everybody in. So you need to make sure that you come to the call. We'll set up a time to talk real quick. And if you think this is for you, you'll need to be somebody who doesn't have tons of debt. I don't want this to be like a crazy thing for you. We have to sell your car. But if you're somebody that's already doing good and you're just looking to refine, I can help you. And if things are you don't have any system at all, I can still help you. Just take more of my time. But if you're somebody that's really ready to handle this area of your life, to understand why people do what they do, including yourself, why we don't get what we want, including yourself, and have a real process that you can have confidence and certainty in to help you make daily or weekly sales to support your lifestyle, so you can really live the life of your dreams. And whatever that looks like for you, traveling, having freedom, or just not having to worry about money anymore, you'll be able to take this little thing called your phone, post videos, meet people on the street, and you'll be able to generate revenue wherever you go for the rest of your life. If that sounds like something you want, let me know. I'll put an email below, or you can contact me on Facebook in the Messenger. I look forward to speaking with you, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.